I decided to head to Kalgoolie in order to get a new tyre fitted. Kalgoolie was a place that had fascinated me. I heard it was a rough and ready mining town with 50 pubs and barmaids called skimpies that get around in little more than their underwear. I'd also heard of Hay Street, the red light district, which used to host 18 working brothels. What I found was a town whose glory days were long behind it. Yes, the buildings were magnificent, the pubs huge museums to Australia's drinking culture, ornately fitted with chandeliers and statues of sirens riding dolphins, but many of the grand old buildings were in disrepair, or even those with a fresh coat of paint were no longer serving their original purpose. And the infamous Hay Street now only had 2 brothels, and one only surviving by opening its doors to tourists, giving them an insight into the salacious business of prostitution. I took the tour guided by Carmel, a madam for 24 years, with the most ridiculous posh English accent I'd ever heard. I was told of women in the 1960s earning enough to be able to buy a new house every month. I heard stories of girls taking 70 clients a day, but alas, she said, most girls wasted their limited working life on cheap jewels, expensive clothes and overseas holidays. She said now all a working girl needed was a mobile phone and an ad in the newspaper. I met Beck at a local pub. She drove a truck in the super pit. I rudely asked her how much she earned, hearing tales of the big dollars the mining industry offered. About 100,000, she told me, with about 30,000 going to the taxman. Beck told me the mine preferred employing females to drive the trucks, as they were gentler on the machinery. They even had hours set up that allowed mums to collect their kids from school. I silently smiled to myself and thought, 20 years ago, women earned their money in Kalgoolie on their backs. Now, they earn it sitting on their bums.